Cameras rolling. Sound. We go live in 3, 2, 1. We are live.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know this is not the face that you were expecting this week, and we have been on holiday for quite some time. Yeah. So she'll be back.
If that's how we are confused.
Yeah. Because
confused
if
as
that's
you
only
are.
Falendo, Komano Tizoleleni, we are going to be here for quite some time, you know. Komano tinaona wudi mpingo yamba kusojera wayamba kulowa mipingo ina nde tiwuse nkhosa zibwelele. Eya ngati tikono papo. Ina monga ngala kumvina chifukwa busa athu alikai pa holiday. Nde abwera ndithu. So today you're with me, the Gugu master, the one and only, and with my brother here. Anthu okhaokha so yera we know who choose the show. We know makhala kutiko kaya. Amangopeza kapena palipo. So you already know me. You can find me any episode. I mean any segment that is within Podcastmalawi. You can always find me anywhere. But my brother here is the hule.
The special appearance. No.
Okay, now welcome.
I always, appear in Ben's show.
The best.
Yeah, I'm the special appearance.
Yeah,
Celebrity guest.
Not my brother. Siguri, this is in Christ. He is actually my actual brother.
Yeah.
Pajama cousins make dozens. Komano ife we don't make dozens.
No, we tried.
Yeah, so we're here with a couple of stories. Munduza, kuri, how is my storytelling going to be like? Komano ndabwaninkani mbwembwembwe zazingapo ndithu kuti anthu patsokopano muyita zinthu zadabwesa koma my relationship sizikuyenda nkhani zikuyenda bwana zilelele ankolo sizikuyenda
Anthu mpanga zibwenzi kuti?
so
mbali zako nonde kuti baba.
nde mabanja muli zinthu chimpwilikiti ma relationships zinthuso chimpwilikiti kaya anthu okwatirana munduza Ngozo also akuti ali pa holiday so akuti is trying to behave nowadays ndekaya aziziyankhira pompa he's behind. Ngozo, please can you say hello to your fans?
Hi.
For me don't hire yankhuleni anthu anu
Ne maforokoza kuti yani things that I told you in confidence.
indaina kuti
Kulibe confidence
mwapata
kuno
mesa
bwana.
anthu amakufusirani pa ujeni
Okay, bebani. Tiyendipitirize.
ine ndikulina kuti
Amafusiri.
Yeah.
amafusira
Gugu.
comment section
Gugu.
Asi, anthu amafusira ku comment.
Gugu.
amamuchira nwa DM uri munthu iru
Gugu. Gugu
Wasi,
ndimakufuna.
ndikanoyamba kukhala TikTok kwambiri. Well, like I've come across a couple of videos of yours.
You know, I've always been on Ujeni on TikTok.
Not as active.
But not because of Podcastmalawi.
Of late,
So,
I say.
yeah.
I'm Brandy. Wise words of the day.
kani ni ma DM
My dear.
ku comment section ndivene ikuchitika uzaone show imene ya makhodi alipo abapo nkhaza ke zo za misala zichi ndo zaloweno ma comment section masinipita ajakatuluka
I'll do homework.
yeah
Is this
almost a Brandon Nasi. The Brandon Nasi.
answer like is up when I choose the show?
I see.
I'll show you a bit.
But you have been. Hey, since that time we know.
asati show yako yoma
Celebrity.
ngobelekera
Sama Serena.
that's every guest that we can do here. Anyway, let's jump into our first story of today. So Eden kanita yone. Inega. I don't know. I think Tose we all need therapy. We all need therapy. That's my take as of now. I mean, all the stories. All I'm saying is we all need therapy.
We are all sick.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a story about baby girl. So baby girl, Woody Wakantawedali without being in a relationship. She describes herself to be an introvert, apparently. So she likes going to a certain sport. I'm not going to mention what kind of sport it is. So she likes going to a certain sport just to read, take a smoke. You know, nowadays where we have more women that maybe let's call it walk, that they smoke, the whatever. So she likes to go to this place to read, to have a smoke, and then just see people, because that's the only time that she can not mingle, Komano, just see what people are doing within this space, right? So she goes to this place on this day because she's feeling very lonely, and as usual, as an introvert, she has not been mingling with humans. So she goes to this place, and then Wakarabasi, she lights up a cigarette. As she lights up the cigarette, I would some guy just came from nowhere. Ngumu ngati kuti kumuphumita the cigarette. Kuti no.
This is bad.
This is bad. A beautiful woman like you're not supposed to be doing things like this, right? And then she wanted to fight the guy. Whatever, I'm in my space. Why would you do that? So I would have died. And I'm going to no, do you know what this is bad for your health? So every time that she tries to answer back to this guy would come in with more fire. Trying to mind her own business. As she sits down, this guy also sits next to her. And then she's like, uncle, I mean, keep it moving. What are you doing? You understand what I'm saying? So this guy, anyway, Akara, he calls for drinks, and then he starts one story to another. And she forgets Kuri, so she was angry for some reason, right? And then Ambabujeza, Rido from one Rido to another, jokes, laughter. Bas. And then, she was like, okay, this is a very chilled guy, and he's also kind of cute, you know what I mean? So anyway, they chill, they chat. She was planning to be there just for an hour, but an hour turned out to be 4 to 6 hours. They were just chatting very much. Then ajogabaja azaga, let me tea ndubelegeze wano. Komano yi ndubelegeze na wa antu onoda magali more de kuri baby girl wende sogolo hey honey alimbuyo. Anyway, agamosia bagwao wera, this is where I says like, okay, sharp, this is my number. If one day you want to talk to me, you can always call me. Like, sharp. They exchange their numbers. Baby girl enters wow the adaja ngwabira. So wafiga wa karabasi, then she realized kuri she actually had a great time. And this guy was my conversations are my end buno. And it dawned on her good loneliness in my yoga na mama wa incha. And then that bezano behind the percent. Sinangano, I had great company, you know what I mean?
True.
There were Kara. She was tempted to call the guy, but was like, no, let me just hold it. So after an hour, what did the guy calls her? So they chilled for hours. Guys, when was the last time? Honestly, you were open over that one. And when I see messages and go with the Gomano and trainer, my singles in the fail. When was the last time that you chilled with the guy all night, gone at 5 a.m.? When was the last time that ever happened to you? I want to see that in the comments. But this is what happened to this girl. So anyway, they chilled all the way until she was like, you know what? Just come through. Let's just come through and we'll continue the conversation.
The same night.
We'll continue the conversation nicely, like physically. I have to see you, you have to see me kind of situation. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, baby boo was like, Celeste, I'm on my way. And then baby boo was still nyamugaro. Was figure. For baby girl, they chilled. Cuddles happened, and then from cuddles, we already know what happened. Jerusalem, everything. So that happened, and then her alarm apparently anagona. Alarm yalila. The guy rushes, good eat. I overslept. I need to be heading to work. So he leaves, and then he goes to work. So they started chatting here and there. 1 week later, bombshell. Baby boo now drops the bomb. Dude. No, actually 2 weeks later. He drops the bomb. I'm actually getting married in 2 months' time. So this is
This is a story.
Yeah, so baby boo is getting married in 2 months' time. There's like, okay.
Is he getting married to this girl?
Another one. Another one. So it's like, come on in. My problem is I've fallen in love with you. Because, in as much as I'm getting married, but I have never felt the way that I'm feeling for anybody else, the way that I'm feeling for you. So, as in the border. So she was like, you know what? Give me time, Johnny, whatever.
Let me process this.
Yeah. I think a week goes by, she finds out she's pregnant. It keeps getting worse. Right.
Remix.
So she she finds out she's pregnant, so she calls the dude. Dude, this is a situation. It's like, this is even better. He's excited. He's happy. This is even better because now I can give a proper reason to leave the marriage before it actually happens. So I can cancel the wedding because I really don't want, and I've been trying to find a reason to,
call it off.
So now this one, it gives him the perfect excuse because all I want to do is just to be with you. So now the question that the girl is asking is, what should she do? Because at this particular moment she's confused. Her reason is she doesn't want to be the reason that another woman gets hurt. So yeah. Munganthandiza banje asibambo muli apa. Nzimai wathui.
Okay. Ndiyambe manje. Jambi. You said this person udangona uri muntu ujana khalisa obanda
zaga abuli zaga
munazere naida uzori unyumba kwawe unalibe umakondo.
Koma abantu obwelekera ke.
I was expecting mimba kabena matenda. Facts.
Aye.
That's what I was expecting.
Okay.
Zamimba sina dabwe when you find.
I kwachitika mimba.
Kwachitika mimba?
Yeah.
Okay. Red flag yambidira. Imena anaipanga imena kwengwena kunthandiza kuiwonera. Mamuna anana kuti my problem is I've fallen in love with you. Mm-hmm. I think if it's a problem, I don't think it's right to pursue it. Yeah.
And also to know in you are my soulmate. And as that man is these are soulmate so.
I didn't want to get soulmate rago. Sunga munyenge first night.
Come on. In his defense, he respected her. Anamusi abakitipa wao. Yangwabidilila.
Okay, respect your.
Gave her even a head start of an extra 1 hour before he called her.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Gudi. Ule mwanji, ode muntu mwabanga hang out for more than 2 hours. Kena kumkwimbi na phone for another 1 hour plus. Then nkupasa na blani ode.
Kasibwela.
Tizanyenga. Kozi nkani ndio yenga.
Basiru.
Ndibatse ni boro. Okay. I say, Brandon, I've realized something. Voodoo mainly with a lot of introverted people and a lot of smart people.
Yeah.
They confuse genuine conversation for love.
Yes, that's facts.
And this is the problem with Antawa. I've seen Andrew. I know Andrew and I go married, they have a good relationship in doing just because they have a genuine urgent communication. Yeah. So because when somebody makes you feel heard and accepted, which is a mistake.
True.
Love has always been in a relationship, in a minority, love has to be 10 or 15%. The major issues have to be the same goals, alignment, Siana. So we would have never felt for you like this because this has not been tested over a space of time.
Yeah.
And with the fact that he is going on with a marriage that he don't want to commit to tells you about him as a person.
Bro.
Because if I like you and I'm going through with marriage, you should understand the fact that I'm letting her go through with something that I know I'm not going to commit in the long run tells more about me than her.
Yeah. It's calling off ugwadi.
That's my point.
Yeah. How fair is that?
That's so selfish. That's selfishness at its highest order. Because koyambira kana tomuza lonkaziyo without a reason. I say, you know what? I don't feel the same for this.
Yeah.
And ngara kufuna lobanga call off the wedding. She shouldn't be the reason.
Yes.
They have to be a reason. Because we are mona ngari wabezana ndi muntu oti they are good.
Yeah. Okay. In honesty, even kwati wao ukukanika vuro sinkazi uyoyo.
Yeah.
Vuro nada.
Hey, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because already Adao had issues. The
setup
setup and obviously nobody didn't love the other woman, right? He's trying to self-sabotage. You know, like how a lot of people will like self-sabotaging ourselves, right? And I feel like he is that kind of a guy. And even if so even the girl, I don't know that Mloli, this guy, how sure is she that this guy is going to be there?
Well, now history is going to repeat itself.
In many ways, in many forms. Because I feel like this guy, he has something that he has a personality of always running away from things, right? In as much as in my sim, he's running towards her and trying to take responsibility of this pregnancy, but then he might self-sabotage himself again, and then
Okay, in it, this is what I believe. Relationship goes through my phases angabo. Mina ndichulojeba. Yoyambire makawri ndi point ya connection age.
Yeah.
Imata kukhala friendship guy. Yet kana go mazamba no. Let's see where this leads. That's in the dating phase.
Yeah.
Then you start a relationship.
Yeah.
Kumazaka honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Magaya because in as far as they're saying good they had conversation abo. I've had conversation
So many great conversations.
mbiri.
Yeah.
Amuna kazi ndetika ndi
The conversation is a low. That's what I'm saying. Good genuine conversation. Me and Gugu, we usually talk. Conversations is your mind not command Gugu to it's normal conversation. So a lot of people confuse that genuine conversation, which should be a basic human connection. You can talk to somebody, they can make you feel heard. The moment and people fall in love.
I've always had a problem. I get it, everyone is different. I've always had a problem with those people that say they are sapiosexuals.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I get the idea.
Yeah.
But just because someone is intelligent doesn't mean they have to, turn you on or you have to pursue them or whatever.
Yeah, because, okay, also, you know what, I also find those people a bit confused, but that's just my opinion. You can continue.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
My introvert.
Yeah.
My introvert, they have a different world in their head.
Yeah.
Totally different from whatever we experience.
Yeah.
You know? Ndeko ngobwana ndi mlomo wako nkungozoti wapanga agree ndichina chake chimene chimakhala munthu mwamu
you are the one.
Bas.
Right? Nde amene aja uzaona sema bebe kuti amakhala kuti anakula ka life kenake kamene timati pachimala timati ka reserved kamene timaona ngati nkabwino chifoti mu reserved amakhala kupewa zinthu zambiri koma uzaone zimene apanga ano track record yawo imakhala yopoira.
True.
Madabota say chinanchitikira njani. Okay, enough of victim blaming Komano, all I can say is, if it's something to think about, then I would say, Woody, give this thing time, man.
Yeah, to make actually the right,
give this thing
be able to
all the time that you need. Taking responsibility of the baby is actually a thing that he has to do.
It just has to.
Yeah.
That's
the responsibility.
Exactly.
There's like no question, no two ways about it.
Yeah, Komano Zoena Woody, she has to take that responsibility. Woody, Banjala Dawa Luguta because of her. I feel like that's not right because already that relationship was on the rocks to begin with, and it was going to end. He was going to find another reason, even aside from her, even aside from the pregnancy.
Half and half. I would say half and half. When we are, of course, I'll try to use the job market. When we are hunting for jobs, I don't know if it's only me. But in my vacancy, they can fit. I don't apply. Not because but I like, no. I've had a job offer before. I won't mention where. I went there and I do another counter offer. I say, this was double that plus my benefits are. but I didn't like the place. Why? Adao zimene ankayankhula antchito amene ankagwira ntchito nthawi imeneyoyo ine ndangopita kuti nkakumane nawo ere nota ineyo ndikhaso antchito wawo
And
azindiyankhula ziti
minimum.
so I was like no, I cannot have this. Why? Nayi ndi mwayi okaona onere chimodzimodzi kwa kuntchito kwa henzo kuti kuliwe vacancy ndi khawira ndi pangafiti ndafusa henzo ase kuliyitirani onere not necessarily kuti andifixire koma no angathungunuza ase mfana amene ali position imene ili anazipha kuti abwana amaka moto kwambiri waziziwe yeah
even practical experience. You know, I remember I wanted to apply for a certain position at a certain bank. The position is not Luga, and then I knew a friend who was working there. And then enough, so I said, "Kwaduka vacancy yanchani, what's up?" Ndi ananduza koma say abwana kumene koko ndovuta ku department imene ndovuta ine okay uvuta kotani because ineyo ndimafuna ndipange understand kuti kodi anthu tikamana kuti munthu ndovuta
kuvuta kondijani
chifukwa choti pali anthu ena akonena kuti
amachita ntchito
then when you are telling them about the assignment of their job I mean bwana ndovuta when sikuti ndovuta iwe have got a problem so I wanted to understand kuti kuvuta kwake kotani ndi analongoza kuti koma se uku anthu amangosiyasiya chani ntchito
kuli turnover kwambiri
kuli turnover kwambiri and abwana awawa anthu amadandaula okay cool nalembera ntchito ija nava anakani panga interview. I even saw the boss pa panel anandiuza ndamayo tere nava panel paja basi ndamenya interview ija ndikumenya ndikumaliza sana nditenge anivesed sana nditenge sipanathe 5 months advertise vacancy chinatulokasi ndinamuimbiraso friend uja ndikufuse bwanja I told you
adame anabwera avaya
anabwerayi literally wasiya ntchito kuti sikuti wapeza ntchito ina koma watani wasiya ntchito kuti wangozisiya.
So it's the same with relationship. You have to know who you're dealing with. You know what you're going to be with. Ngati kama za marriages I understand that sutu ngazivile mpaka naza kusogolo koma you have an idea okay adawa kasangala amatere that's why amapanga encourage amanga chibwenzi mjate ngani ko kuma date pitani ko nika kuthena apo akubeni mafoni muone kuti nzama amapanga react bwanji
olompute
you know empute ko nthayina yake
olori aba correct modern
umane ko container ya nthayina yake kwa wiki uone kuti kodi amakuya bwanji you know but this our friend never had time.
None of those things have happened.
You know?
Yeah.
She's pregnant of a stranger.
True.
She has to give it time and a lot of it.
I think Gugu said something about sapiosexuals. I love people's intellect, but I've realized something. If you categorize in quotes, you're a sapiosexual, you should understand that's you normally just attracted to a person. Now you need to have a basis for a relationship. I have a friend who's like that. If you just say the right things, you are the one for her. On it, so I've been able to see. On it. Until there was a time she had to get into a situation this person you're involved with is ABCD, but you cannot tell her otherwise because in her brain it has checked and that's a low bar for a person to set for herself for things that involve your emotional stability, which is your very essence at the end of the day. So I would say Kuran Hamini, they are sapiosexuals, they are introverted. They have to understand Kuri Munhuya Maganiza Jonji. The actions, do they complement his understanding? You know how the Bible said something, Kuri the Pharisees preach right but do wrong. So there's a lot of us who can say the right things, but we do the very wrong things.
True.
So in this case, Uyun Garagunori is a lover boy the way he is. If you see the way he's handling this thing, he's being inconsiderate of a lot of facts.
Inez our lover boy is also lover boy. I think for me it's just about the conversation that's happening there that she's attracted to, and also just because I think because Waninagawadi wakalita ntawi and not having this kind of companionship. So the first one that showed up to her, it has
Was-
been magnified as 100, right? So as Brandon is saying, I feel like she should do her proper homework. Because I also feel like she has not done her homework. Sinanga, she's also labeling herself as an introvert. But then she doesn't talk to people. So she has to do a proper background check of this guy. Who is this guy? And what's his background? All of those guys. Then Gudi, yeah.
She has no choice at the moment but to work backwards.
But also, Brandon, let's give it to the guy confidence for you to meet somebody else.
Mash.
I say, Bukava.
Kumisa cigarette.
Kumpumza cigarette, initiating a conversation, and also
in less than 12 hours. Plan.
I tell you, let me tell you this.
He had a plan.
Let me tell you this. There is an angle I've learned to deal with women. Initiate and leave her in a place where she should decide. She's in a dilemma because this guy knows how to do that. Ineyo ndikupanga trigger yo ndikukusiya ndikuchita kudziwa 1 plus chakut upeza apa. So this guy, he knows manipulation of the highest order.
Manipulator.
So I think at the end of the day, all of us have to be very very resistant to manipulation. I have realized, Kudi, a person who's honest with themselves, they are very immune to manipulation. Because you are able to see through. Ndikale, I'm a baby dad. If I have to deal with a woman, whosoever I have to deal with, I need to consider all these facts. Okay. So in the context of history, you also have to be honest with yourself. Why would this person be interested in me? So that curiosity protect from a lot of manipulation. You are able to see through the fog of the love bombing and the whatever it is.
Okay.
Also, there's more to a person than just what they do, how they are. There's more to connection and relationships than just because I know a lot of good managers out there. I know a lot of good accountants out there, but they're bad partners.
True.
So but drama. Yes, drama is the person in drama you're right for you. Yes, I'm does this person love you? Amapanga care za iweyo mganiza boga because pali logic imene ura ineru singama kukonda choncho ifo ndiri sitipanga dola. You get me?
True.
Of which to logically it's true.
It's true.
Koma ndipende mabwana ama sacrifices. Matomi that gigi isindirenga ndikunorenga family ndipinayo kunyanja. Azizi wetu. Ndi sacrifice imene mudada umene kuti nkanaka bwera ku 5 meter but you know what? Whatever.
Okay.
Let me do this. This is what matters at the moment. Gugu, you have 2 more stories.
2 more. The last one, it's a question for all of you, but because I'll be with boys. Yeah. So this one is going for the men for the men that I have in here, and also all of you men that are going out there. Our brother has found himself in a situation that he created for himself, but situation. Yeah. So I know all the men that are here. They have been in relationships.
Koma namaga encourage ona tana kuti kodi anthu unafusa mafuso anthu kuti kodi munakhala koma pa phone yachani ine mafandi ndiyankhe nombali anthu okwatira.
Okay.
Ndibona kuti mayunitsi ndodula. Okay. Kukhala bedi limodzi nkucheza usiku konse ndikochipa. Ziko mwa.
Ongaya kilala ndeti kwatire.
Akwatira.
Okay, cool. The second one. So our brother man was married, right? Was married to a beautiful woman. So I would after our beautiful wife laid to bed, got pregnant, had a baby, she gained weight, right? So she gained weight, which started baboso bakomo. The man did not like the woman has gained weight, and he became verbally abusive. He asked for a divorce. He cannot be married to, I will use the word that he used, a fat woman. Right? So I think by the time we say by the time that they were divorcing, I think the kid was about 8 to 10 months. So so she had gained weight. So the baby was a baby. So now the problem is here. His best friend is getting married to his ex-wife.
Whoa. No way. Okay.
His best friend is getting married to this woman. Saying spec yanga. Right? She's my spec.
Bro got in the drain. Gone. Okay.
So the best friend has told this man, Kuri, he is no longer he's not invited to his house anymore. And he's also not invited to the wedding. And the reason why he's no longer invited to the best friend's house is because he does not want Kuri amubange trigger because of him, because she went through so much when she was with him. So she wants to create a safe and loving environment for his wife. So basically chinzagi jata. So him now, he's like, what is in Duzimadelo? Right? And that's also not the bigger problem that he has. I would agudi akusangalalana. Kwabasi. Kuna antu akukonjo kwabasi. Ndeye uzode antu akukondwelelana. Sizukumuwazai. Ende agudi munakhala inuyo mungamve bwanji. Ndazi bambo muli apa. Dandi yankhe ngone fusone mbala wathu awura wadandaula uwo.
Uyamba se?
choyamba adandopusa
Oba dama kai wadi waza mena ngone ora da wait. Suna chulu da do. Onsa.
Ine naiza da kura da ndopusa. Andiveze sai. Ose. Ose. Undive. I understand good the husband, the one who divorced the wife, is very stupid.
Yeah.
Because as a man, you also have to know good people change over time.
Yeah.
You don't expect the same person you married to be the same in 5, 4, 6.
years,
Zima Sinda. Him, he's also going to change. That's the course of nature. It's easy. I say, you can do that if you love somebody else. So the fact that he started becoming verbally abusive to something that he could have worked around. Number 2, the fact that now he's offended. Also, just because very stupid. Very stupid. He expected her to be low. One of the things that I've learned as a man is every woman I've left has to be happy. And that's the good thing you can do for yourself as a person.
I mean, that's actually moving on.
In the podcast, podcast is safari. On the other flip side now, best friend.
Mbuzina. Mbuzi number 2.
I understand whatever happens. The fact that in any Henry we can be best friends. Henry ndi umbanga abusing kazwage. The fact that wabanga joboira. So in end I should get that urgent
woman
as a man.
Yeah.
In end even my code and compass in your foyer. There are certain limits. You have to tell yourself, I cannot go over this as a man.
Yeah.
Because down in Monomo, there are people's sisters, there are exes, and maybe situationships. As a man, in most cases, if you want to have peace and you don't want to keep on looking over your shoulder, stay away from such things.
If it just doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just making sure.
Okay, you and Ben are very close like this, and you should understand it. When it comes to your sisters, you love them, you cherish them to a degree. Whether so you will and Ben, over Ben, I will share his sister. You get that?
Yeah.
Because you protect these people, you want what's good for them. So as a man, you still have to have a code, other people's wives and their women in their lives. Because
Other people's wife.
Jabu, your best friend. Okay, your best friend.
Yes,
And even when it comes to women, I say,
Yeah.
history has already seen good war revolves around religion, money, and women. In most cases, these things. If you go through history, so if you want, hey, they are happy. I am okay.
Right.
Koma,
Hey.
koma.
Kona bamba wawa say, he's capable of killing. Damn, you know, I'm divorce.
Yeah, see.
Yeah, it's very selfish.
Yeah.
Okay, my take. Chambilira. I understand. Moyo munwere. Palima changes enage. Timangona in the course of life. But they affect us psychologically.
Yeah.
I know your wife is going to love me for this. They affect us mentally.
Yeah.
And we are not mentally prepared when we are, transitioning to these other things. One of which is having a child. You know? Timona ngati toy jemakaya umutu mwa mzima yeka. Even the man. You know? Nkhani yaikulu pene adawa suti somadana ndi mkazi wawo for the waneneba.
Yeah.
Nkhani yaikulu ndori inali transitioning. You get me? Abanga transition. Oh, okay, now I'm a dad. This wife of mine, mkazi wanga oja nimampanga yonchi uja nimantere uja. Ni mwana watu.
Yeah.
Onet? She's no longer the same. Nde pali postpartum uje nimatia depression and many other things.
Yeah.
Zwezi jazi. Zimatadu kumuonesa muntu ngati ndonyasa ndi muntu oipa.
Yeah.
You know, you get to see the flip side of
of
the person that you fell in love with.
Yeah.
So, nisana nene ambuza chikuyambirira nchimene how the guys kukhani mwana kuja in the transition yosiyana kwambiri and a lot of things can happen. And also it takes them years to heal from that.
Yeah.
You know, sinakati makati uchoka kuchibwana kuja kuti ankaza makhayo nje, then you get to, understand that, this is what the human body does,
Yeah.
amatereso. Ndezi mantha plus umangoza bwana chi resentment na kuti bwana ntangochoka mu situation iyi ndikambe zina zanyowa.
Yeah.
But eventually if you endure and with the right processes, okay, titere. Because if as a man I'm comfortable screwing a certain baby mama somewhere,
Yeah. What about yours?
why not my wife at home? You know? So, Ada, that you see.
No pusa.
No pusa gambit. I know what the pamaka cause and effect.
Yeah.
It could be good zoneni bazomina na abempa madam. Tizivaa gym and
Yeah.
it's one of those things.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what I was saying, good mentally and to fit my card to see in terms of
we're
transitioning.
transitioning.
So we need grace and we also have to give grace to other people.
I remember my baby mama. Zomwezi wamati nkaza kabeleka mesa umakauti mimba inapanga mwaku mwaku.
Yeah.
So she gave birth, and by that time mama bizama kwa kunyanyalia yanjani. So I'm there. So she has a small stomach, Johnny. So I'm there, babe. And she's because and by that time she was like, no, I don't like it. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it took me time to now to realize that I didn't know what she was going through. So there are always those issues. I was seconding what you said.
But I think also sometimes it also delivery, right? Because as in my male spouses, because you might think as if the way that you're delivering the information is proper. The way that the other person is receiving it, it's coming out of judgment, shame, whatever, your body shaming, whatever. So in those kind of spaces, it's always good to, whenever you're questioning, you need to sit down. Can I use AI? How can I say this?
How
Thank you. Let me come in.
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard your opinion.
Yes.
Over this guy and over the other guy.
Yeah.
I've also heard your opinion over this guy and the other guy. All right. I'll concur with what he said about this guy.
Yeah.
The guy who divorced his wife.
Yeah.
You all guys you've got experience watching women change. And the change chimakhala change indeed too. Change.
Yes.
Jonena kuti physical, you can see apart from the mental aspect of it.
Yeah.
And the West is still kulima circumstances like Caesar.
Yeah.
where there is a scar.
Yeah.
Get it?
Alindi balano.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So this is the woman who was like comfortable with her body. Like, amasidira tubiranga bwino and all that.
Yeah.
And then there is just a scar somewhere there. And it depends iso kuti anakachitira kuti. Pali ena ake madolo ena kuti amata umenya ka scar ake nakake kuti kosaoneka. Pali ena ayika chiscar choti you get it, eh? And now getting into marriage, guys, we have to understand what we are getting ourselves into in the first place. Right? Because timakanthu onena kuti tapangapangapo zibwezi and zibwezi, it's okay, you can wake up today, tell someone, hey, I say bas olopopanda chifukwa. You get it, eh?
Asa nakulota kunithamangisa.
Yes, ndipo ndikuona ngati wewe ndi fit. Zapopo. You get it, eh? You get it, eh? So my point is, in a relationship, you are free. You can do that.
Yeah.
But now we're talking about a marriage, okay?
Yeah.
Apart from the side whereby it's a commitment before God, apart from that Christianity side, but this is something that chayambakale kusiya zinthu zonena kuti sungamusiye nzako just for just.
Yeah.
You get it, eh? There's a child.
Yeah.
You can't just be like basi. Ase unampeza munthu alibe mwana. Mwanayo ndi wako. You get it, eh? So people need to be matured when they're making a decision to get married.
Sure.
Because this, what happened here, is very childish,
Immaturity.
very immature.
Poor.
This what happened here.
Yes.
Okay? Now, you talked about kuti hai pena mwina zima color packaging and all that. I believe and I think in a lot of relationship, communication and imatigaya. And if I said
Comes just
communication imatigaya.
And to this law school, eh?
comes out school just
I know what is school of marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ku communication.
Okay, you know, and that ku school of marriage kuja mukhoza kupita so mukwakuphunzisidwa ndi anthu onena kuti communication is even in their own homes. You get it, eh? I'm telling you, it's not easy. Communication is not an easy thing. I'm talking about communication and a good comfortable. Yodi awawa agaimva, he will not be offended. Ineso ndigaimva or menengani jayambira. I was having a chat about with my wife, and it was about nkaniza sex. You get it, eh? I'm telling you. He was asking me, I think one day we'll come on, I'll come here.
And on next weekend.
Get it,
eh?
Yeah. I told her, you know, the problem is communication. It's a problem in relationships. So, because communication is two-way. I have to speak. You also need the men in the kulankulida. Also, the men who kuganiza.
Yeah.
You get it? Ndikamaku zoti komadu ndimaganza zoti mugayambe exercise. Wokumvai amavagadi. Ine unena kuti ndikunenepa. Sindikuoneka bwino. You get it?
Yeah.
She or he is not listening what you are saying.
What you're saying.
But what she
Thanks.
is feeling.
or she's talking to him. So communication, other thing. But Spencer jitika papaze adawa ndajitsiru. And we encourage you people, when you're making decisions to get married, you have to grow up.
Yeah.
And you realize what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
But this is not something that I'll just wake up one day and be
And
like, no, it doesn't work like that.
What's up kala kuti tikamenya?
No, Wankulu, you win.
A bestie.
So we agree about the stupidity of this other guy.
Yes.
About the selfishness of this other guy. The fact that he doesn't want to be happy.
Yes.
That's a problem number one.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
One of you said? Now, I say, muntu mwansiya apite. It doesn't matter who makes him happy.
That gets to the point.
It doesn't matter who makes him happy.
I say,
Kaenda bambwako.
Fast and Furious mede po kana kwalira waja. Bajawa Vin Diesel. Akupita ndababa.
My point is, okay, I'm looking at the psychological suffering that the woman went through.
Yes.
When he said, because she was missing love, she was missing respect or support in the time that she needed the support. You get it, eh? And now she's out. She's been kicked out.
Yes.
This person is looking for support.
Found how many
And,
simukuona.
Get
Ngozo
your point.
because I'm microphone.
Ngozo, what happened with that?
So I say my point is, I'm telling you, when if because we are living in a country as long as wait. As long as this other best friend was not shagging this woman and wakucheza.
Yes.
When if said because there's that aspect.
Yes.
Zibwezi zambiri amune ntaoni muno anthu akunyengera akazi.
Inde.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Ntaoni muno.
Yes.
My best friends akuchita na dzipongwe.
Yes.
Anyamata atsikana akunyengera na azimuna. Azimuna akunyengera na kumozo zote uyu ni mkazi wa ndani.
Yes.
Ndi waseko ya tuso. One of said that is happening. But as long as our friend he respected the marriage at that time. One of said despite the good they are close, they are friends. I don't have a problem with him. One of said as long as is isn't that this is Nayambe Mbuyomu.
Okay, I say hands.
I'm okay.
I want to been a long day
without you.
Okay, I get what Hens is saying.
Yeah. No, I get it as well.
And I get your point.
Yeah.
What I'm just saying is and we have to be in an environment where you can trust someone else. One dividend, and one of the reasons is you can have you have an amazing wife. Sakubisire. Ukazasi and zakambira. I've just learned good as a man you also have to train yourself not to see certain people a certain way. And that's very, very important because it gives you boundaries to when distant cousins yani kuoba kushangandula kumalonga kutiko kumene kuja. Now it's more like umve kuti Brandon wasiyangazi wake mkazi wa Brandon walengana ndini. If you are my friend you still not gonna feel safe. You get what I'm saying? Because we're in an environment where people have to trust you. So is it zimazango option no good people will start questioning your morality. I'm not saying whosoever makes her happy it's her choice. But when you are best friends umamba ngaradaja na wabanga izizi. Olaboba will tell you good awanga kala he can be in a happy home. He has friends. I mean, I'm what? Not good. I
get it.
But I get what you're saying.
I'm just happy this woman is happy now.
Hands raised for the woman.
Looking out for this woman. She went through a lot, man.
Yes. We all go through shit.
Yeah.
You know why pangira why banga wombe fitasiana.
Okay, okay, ine umve.
Ngani ekulu tamakayo ndimvele. Ine I grew up in a household where kwabula alendo akamaja amauti samaya ngani.
Yes, yeah.
Twala awathoka kuzula. Ukufuna. Then you are forced to say no.
Yeah.
When you say no, alendo aja kabuza sana malize akapita. Malize. Nzana bangata.
Before next time,
Yes.
we need to have a bigger setup.
Yeah.
Right?
Ugu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hot seat.
I need 4 chairs, okay?
You've talked about trust.
Yes.
And it's a very important aspect in a man.
Yeah.
Okay. People have to look at you in a certain way.
Yeah.
But you've got boundaries. You're trustworthy.
Yeah.
I mean, you respect other people's things and all that. Okay. Now, this scenario is abambo mkazi wa wanamwalira.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mkazi wa wanamwalira after years. I mean 4-5 years. Abambo ajanapita ukanena kuchikazi kucha. Akulu mnandisuza that's been 5 years.
Yeah.
I want to marry my wife's younger sister.
Yeah.
Who is not married.
Yeah.
So this younger sister came out kwa anthu kufusa thandizo. Akulu mamuna wa sister wanga, my sister died a happy woman. He loved him. I mean, he loved her. You get it? He loved her and she was so happy. There cannot be a day, I mean, I can remember kuti alamu wanga anandilankhula ko mwina mwake mondifuna kapena anachitako china chake chimene chinandikayikisa but we can all agree here kuti azilamu akudya azilamu m'manyumbamo. We can all agree that. We can all agree that. Okay? But this woman was here ineyo palibe tsiku limodzi lomwe or even anthu akwathu awawa atabwera kuzandiuza nkhanizi anandiuza kuti muganize bwino koma munthu uyu ndi munthu wabwino ndipange bwanji. So we also have people like this man. I mean, they know their boundaries. They know good. I'm married to this person, and it's this person. Okay, and if it ends or if it what, if I want to do something, I will do something in a right way, in a right manner. Or good mbuyomu simungave good nikabanga za good ni muntu amene ndufuna kunkwatira banoba. And there are also people amene anali pabanja akadzawa mwalira akakwatira munthu amene ankalimbana ndakazawa. You get it? So you can get all those scenarios and you find out tilipo anthu osiyana. So sometimes anthu ena akhoza kupanga chinthu chosiyana ndi mene anthu tikuganizira, and because we are corrupted by a lot of people that are doing things in a bad way, we group them as kuti awandoboy
kuti Gugu fare komalizira kwa ndifuso limozi asana bito fuso limozi nimafana nene yonchi iyoyo. It's a cultural thing. But makacha zana kama nina kuti mena unena mutaka choka awa ndoro amazara amamenya chokolo something like that. The reason is amafuna kuti chibale just sokonekere. You know how mdala kakandi nkazi wa mwalira paliana then akwatire so mudana aja kuzunzika nchani, but they know kuti sister wanga kazi wanga sangazunze ana
ngani sinalia kuchikadwa kwa sizimalola.
Ndimango kuti culturally. So mina mwake kuchikadwa sizimalola komano that man had the similar ideologies. Kwa pina naine sona nota awana ngona kufulumina kungalira mwakwao konkwanthu abwino anthu akukundu kwadziwa kale mwaonera kwa ndizipitirize zimene mazidziwa kale zeti. The chances kuti geography so yake so ingafana sindiponya msewe
geography koza kufana.
So that's my answer to that. Now coming back to our best friend ananena kuti nzake esa kumwita na kukwati by default
kunyumba kwake sasa mabweleso
uyusaka napita kukwati tisanamizane po
mwina anakapita
anakapita ndizolinga zina
akanapita ndizolinga zina ngati anapita ndizolinga zina sanapite kukwati amene
anapita anafika amakatsimikiza amakatsimikiza.
I don't want you near anything to do with us.
Kachiwiri sasabweso kunyumba
nangoza bwezo satani wamvesa kazanga kuwawa akamakuona mtima wawo
wena mamvesa kuwawa sana akazako. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
She's traumatic. Akamuona azipanga trigger
ase Gugu who's the best friend in the hand.
Angulule
inamba ase
ababandi kwena khani session wekamenya best friend after when
best friend is mumpeza au protect him man arokosi
nkhani yakulu ndiyo kutere amwene nkazi yu nditaipi ano shoti nzanuja anayeka mo CD yo ndimena
ina speki
ndeduyo muwaka vika ndodo yano musidi anza nkhani mene ndamaliza
ndimene animalize no ni mazoba no say
you're not the first person. The person you are married.
No.
Kaza bwereso ameno 75 ndo kama Anyway, let me finish you with the last one. Anyway, I just want one take, but then the most I want to hear it
from the comment section.
Yeah. So anyway, it's also about married people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think today married people are winning.
Yeah.
So anyway, this married couple has been married for a couple of years. My issues have been happening in this family. Command sis malipela. Chigondi, my issues, whatever. So the biggest issue that I think they've had over the years is not only the husband has been cheating. Komano agabanga chidi tima kulugira. So agudi bagadiba anazizira anadeka. So the marriage is going on. So the husband anatanziga kuri agubira kufiwudi. in another district or region, right? So he's going to be there for a week. Wife was like, no, that's fine. Mawudi, Mautizi Ankwan over the phone. So 3 days later, our wife received a phone call from a new number. So the new number was a woman. The woman was sounding a bit hysterical over the phone call. And as bang introducing in I'm your husband's girlfriend. So your husband came to my house. Kurogo to he's in my house, but he has died. He is dead. He's laying in my bed. He is dead. So I want you to come and get him.
Get who? To where?
Your husband. Come get your husband.
No, the remains, because he's no longer a husband. He's just a body now.
So
Bodies?
I'm guessing by now she has found, what I don't know what has happened, because I got the story in Kadimawigimo, so I'm guessing what is the solution. But just for our sake, I still want to hear our views, Kudi, in this situation. What can we do? So this woman, after this phone call, Anakarabasi, not sana mvejina jilijo, says in Gudi Chisoni or whatever. Now her thing was like, should I really go and get this guy?
Or just call his people.
So where her situation, where she wanted her opinion, what should she do? So I just want 2 cents. But I want mostly you guys, you have to handle this matter.
Mama.
Go get your husband.
No. Edgar Lungu. He hasn't done anything wrong. That one, leave him.
I love that.
All right, Ngozo, your take.
The marriage is for better or for worse until death do part us. So she has already
She has won.
closure. She won.
Yeah.
I can't think.
Okay, she's done. That aimbira kwao
The death has do them.
Even in Bible, Mayo
alibe chimo ndi mungu
Kazi na kuwaka na for that vulala.
And to a degree I think we never consider my facts in radio because death is what is promised to us and we never know where it may come. I think at the end of the day, and we are committed to people, let's just live up to our commitments. We know otherwise he said commitment is an issue of water. So if we cannot live up to our commitments, things like this will happen. And Mariwage sali megeze, right?
No, let the dead bury themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, as I say, this is your story, and I want to hear. Gudi nuyo. Gudi amunanu afago. Afago. Koino mudana. Mungatengako kapena. So ine.
Fuso mufusa Malawi ndemo afuse kuti amuna nada kafela pamwamba kuchibusa. Fuso. That's the context of the question.
Amayo anana kuti amuna wali mbedi mwanga. Anagwa kubafa. Kapena ali basiti ko kapena ali bakonde, something like that.
I was trying to respect you people, but these people are devils, like I said. But anyway, I would have called afago kuchibezuku. Adafela pamwamba. They niyo mungarani.
Amaika babu. Energy.
So anyway, those were my 3 stories of the day. I appreciate you guys for being here and for giving me your 2 cents on the stories. But hey, I know, guys, I think, like I said, I think we do need therapy.
Yeah, we're all sick.
Yeah, we're not okay.
Yeah, and also in closing, I would say it's not toilet paper, it's paper towel. Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, Kaz, for being here. you know.
Anytime, man.
Yeah, monga ngarife alendo tizithokoze tokha kuti tabebesa kumashoka. Guys, you need to give us flowers. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys for being here with us. Kuchijira service. It's been Monday service in there like it's Chijira service because you know what, it's our bingo. We need to own it, you know. But we are back and we'll keep on bringing you more interesting stories, more problematic stories. More relationship dramatic stories. But anyway, you get the gist of it. But so, you know, it's been me, the Google Master, and Brandon Jones. And Ngozo over there, give yourself a pepper bay. And Cardinal back there, give him another pepper bay over there. Until next Monday, it's been us. Ciao.
We out.